Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that can drive men absolutely crazy, a topic that's caused more confusion and frustration than just about anything else in dating. We're talking about why women test men. You've all been there. You're getting along great with a woman, the connection feels real. The chemistry is undeniable, and then suddenly, bam, she pulls back, she acts distant, or she says something that seems designed to push your buttons. You're left scratching your head, wondering, what did I do? I thought things were going so well. It feels like a game, right? And let's be honest, it's a game nobody enjoys playing, especially when you don't know the rules. You start to question everything. Does she actually like me? Is this her way of saying she's not interested? Is she just messing with my head for fun? It's enough to make you want to give up on dating altogether. But here's the thing, guys. What you perceive as a game or a test is rarely about manipulation for its own sake. It's usually much deeper than that. These tests are often a subconscious, deeply ingrained mechanism for a woman to figure out something crucial about you, something she needs to know before she can feel safe enough to fully open her heart and invest in a relationship. Today we're going to pull back the curtain and demystify this whole process. We're going to explore the psychology behind these tests, what they really mean, and most importantly, how you can navigate them with confidence and strength, not just to pass, but to build a stronger, more authentic connection with the woman you're interested in. So stick around, because understanding this is a game changer. First, let's get one thing straight. We're not talking about toxic, manipulative behavior. If a woman is intentionally trying to hurt you, create drama for no reason, or constantly put you down, that's not a test. That's a red flag, and your best move is to walk away. What we're discussing today are the subtle, often unconscious actions women take to gauge your character, your strength, and your suitability as a long-term partner. Think of it less as a final exam and more as a series of quality control checks. She's vetting you. So what's the number one reason a woman tests a man? It boils down to one word: safety. And I don't just mean physical safety, although that's part of it. I mean emotional safety. From an evolutionary perspective, and even in our modern world, a woman's investment in a relationship is incredibly high. She's looking for a partner who can be a rock, a man who is emotionally stable and dependable. She needs to know, are you the real deal? Are you as confident and put together as you appear, or is it just an act? Let me tell you a story about a guy I know, Mark. Mark started dating this amazing woman, Sarah. For the first few weeks, everything was perfect. They had incredible dates, great conversations, the whole 9 yards. Mark was on cloud 9. Then one evening, Sarah casually mentioned her ex-boyfriend and how he was so great at planning spontaneous weekend trips. Mark's mind immediately went into overdrive. Was she comparing him? Did she think he was boring? He got defensive, a little insecure, and the mood for the rest of the night was just off. What Mark didn't realize was that this wasn't a direct comparison. It was a test. Sarah wasn't thinking about her ex, she was subconsciously testing Mark's emotional resilience. Would he get jealous? Would he become insecure and needy? Or would he remain confident in himself and their connection? An emotionally strong man might have responded with something playful and confident, like, "Oh really? Well, his trips have got nothing on the adventure I'm planning for us." Just you wait, see the difference? One response is reactive and shows insecurity. The other is proactive and shows unshakable confidence. She wasn't testing his travel planning skills. She was testing his emotional core. She needed to see if he was a man who could handle a little pressure without crumbling. This brings us to one of the most common tests, the pullback. This is when she's been warm and responsive, and then suddenly she becomes a little distant. Her texts are shorter, she's busier, she doesn't initiate as much. The natural male instinct here is to panic. We think, oh no, I'm losing her. I need to do more. So we start texting more, calling more, trying to force the connection and reel her back in. And what does this do? It does the exact opposite of what you want. It communicates neediness and desperation, which are the ultimate attraction killers. When a woman pulls back, she's giving you a gift. It's a test of your emotional self-control. Can you handle a little bit of space without losing your cool? Do you have your own life, your own purpose, your own source of happiness projected of her? Or is your entire emotional state dependent on her validation? The correct way to handle the pullback is to mirror her behavior, but with a positive attitude. You don't get cold or angry. You simply give her the space she's asking for. You focus on your work, your hobbies, your friends. You continue being the high-value, interesting man she was attracted to in the first place. When you do this, you pass the test with flying colors. You demonstrate that you are emotionally independent and secure, which makes you incredibly attractive. Inevitably, she will feel that space, wonder what you're up to, and come back, often more attracted than before. Another classic test is the disagreement or challenge test. She might disagree with your opinion on something, challenge your point of view, or even playfully make fun of you. This isn't about her thinking you're wrong or trying to start a fight. It's a test of your backbone. Are you a man who stands for something? Or are you a people pleaser who will immediately fold and agree with her just to avoid conflict? A woman doesn't want a doormat. She wants a man who has his own thoughts, his own principles, and the courage to stand by them, even if she disagrees. Now, this doesn't mean you should be argumentative or dismissive of her opinion. The key is to be respectful but firm. You can say something like, "That's an interesting perspective. I see why you'd think that, but I see it differently for this reason." You're not being aggressive. You're being assertive. You're showing her that you are your own man, that you have a strong frame, and that you won't just bend to her will. This kind of masculine strength is deeply attractive and creates a sense of security for her. She knows she's with a man who can lead and be decisive, not someone who needs her to make all the decisions. Let's circle back to the idea of her pretending not to like you as much as she does. This is a big one. You can feel the chemistry. You know the spark is there, but her words or actions say, "I'm not so sure." This is a form of self-protection and a test of your perception and persistence. She's thinking, is this guy really into me, or is he just looking for something easy? Will he stick around and prove his intentions, or will he run away at the first sign of resistance? Think about it from her perspective. If she's been hurt in the past, she's going to be guarded. Showing her full interest away makes her vulnerable. By acting a little aloof, she's testing your commitment. A man who is genuinely interested and confident in the connection will not be deterred by this. He'll read the non-verbal cues, the eye contact, the laughter, the body language, and he'll understand that her guardedness is just a temporary shield. He'll continue to lead the interaction, to plan dates, to create fun experiences, consistently and without pressure. This persistence, not to be confused with pushiness, shows her that his interest is genuine. He's not just looking for a quick win. He's willing to put in the effort to get to know the real her, behind the walls she's put up. Remember Mark and Sarah? After his insecure reaction to the ex-boyfriend comment, Mark did some research. He started to understand this dynamic. The next time Sarah tested him, he was ready. They were out with friends, and she made a playful jab at his new shirt in front of everyone. The old Mark would have been mortified and felt attacked. The new Mark just smiled, looked her dead in the eye, and said, "I know, right?" It takes a confident man to pull off this color. He didn't get defensive. He didn't crumble. He owned it with a confident, playful energy. The entire dynamic of the group shifted. Her friends laughed, and Sarah looked at him with a newfound respect and, yes, a whole lot more attraction. He passed the test. So what's the takeaway? Here, guys. The next time you feel like you're being tested, don't get angry or frustrated. Don't take it personally. Instead, I want you to reframe it in your mind. See it for what it is, an opportunity. It's an opportunity to demonstrate your strength, your confidence, and your emotional stability. It's an opportunity to show her that you are the secure, masculine man she's been looking for. Don't fall into the trap of reacting with insecurity or neediness. Stay calm, stay confident, stay in your masculine frame. Whether it's a pullback, a challenge, or a little bit of aloofness, see it as a chance to shine. Navigate these moments with grace and strength, and you'll not only pass the test, you'll build a foundation of trust and attraction that is rock solid. You'll be the man she feels safe with, the man she can finally let her guard down. And that, my friends, is how you build a real, lasting connection. Thanks for tuning in today. If this resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights. We'll see you in the next one.